Merry Christmas! We are back here with our paper on the Disney organization and systems thinking, titled Systems, True Inclusion and Integration to Produce Success. We left off, we had just started the discussion of the paper, and I was going to tell you some of the areas that we have looked at here, some of our discussion topics. We have Disney's Carland, we have the fantasy, we have a discussion, an article that we found on Disney's use of robots, we have the Star Wars deal, we have, I believe, the fantasy, the launching of the fantasy. These are all discussion topics of articles that we had to find and tell about. Well, anyway, those are some of the parts of the organization that we will be discussing, and we're going to move on with the body of our paper now. We just got into it. We were talking about how all the parts of Disney work as one, and Disney as a team organization. So let's continue with Disney as the leading systems organization to make happiness grow in the world. A system uses an ongoing process with no beginning and no end to guide the course. This is called strategic visioning. So the system itself uses the parts. You have the strategic plans and goals, but then you have this strategic visioning, which is doesn't end at the end of the project. You have different divisions who will start a project. They will come up with dates, but then you have the strategic visioning, which carries that project at completion and carries it into, hopefully infinity as far as profitability and popularity. This is also called strategic management. The constant leadership of the project, the completed project, the carrying it into the future. Systems thinking and systems is future oriented. It's not past oriented. It's carrying the organization into the future. It's important to realize that the system and this visionary view of the system are essential to creating success. Visioning is a component of strategic management. Strategic management can be defined as managing an organization as a system. It is the set of managerial decisions and actions that determine the long-term performance of the organization in the context of its environment. So, not just within the organization, the project is complete, and we're looking towards the vision of in the environment, in the social system it deals with, in the member system it deals with, as well as the communities, the outside world as well. Therefore, knowledgeable leadership is key to making strategic leadership successful. Visioning is a way for senior leaders to learn about their systems and the future. That's an article by Ronis in 2007 that quote comes from. A system then dwells in an environment which defines which strategies and visions will allow the system to perform at its highest potential. The environment is also a part of Disney's system. The three most commonly defined environments of a business system are external, internal, as well as the stakeholder environment. So this form of systems visioning, systems thinking, dream visioning, visionary leadership involves, when you're making a plan, you consider the stakeholders, the communities, the outside world. You consider the external environment, how your suppliers are doing, how your competition is doing, and also as well as how many people and staff you need, how many people you need to go forth with the project internally with. Visioning and strategic management decisions are holistic in dealing with the three types of environments as well. So not just the marketing, the finance department, the procurement department, the equity department, but they also consider these three environments as well when making a plan in strategic visionary leadership. The external environment, the stakeholders, the outside of Disney World. The internal environment includes people, teams, leaders, managers, and these produce a set of results in accordance with the plans of the visionary and strategic management initiatives. These results are interrelated to the results produced by the relationship with the external environment and stakeholders. The external environment includes the political, economic, social, technological, and business world of the Disney organization, as well as producing results for the internal environment. The system strategy and visioning must also develop a cohesive and cooperative plan to succeed and impress the external environment. The stakeholder environment is a combination of the external and internal environment. It is employees, stockholders, vendors, buyers, customers, and communities of Disney combined. The system must then use the results produced in the internal and external environment and interrelate and intertwine them into a cohesive, integrated strategic plan and vision that will allow for success for the entire system and the three environments. Disney is a system that is wholly integrated and cohesive, part of its three environments. Disney is a business system. Yet its visionary planning, management, and visioning are developed almost as if they were an entire one social system. Disney is super dynamic in its ability to create success and cohesiveness with its internal, external, and stakeholder environment. Disney members learn and develop with the idea that Disney's vision has a very profound effect on all these environments. Disney is a fluid and flexible system and vision. It communicates its vision in a variety of ways while keeping the basic strategic plan alive. The strategic initiatives can be changed and remodeled, communicated in a variety of ways, repackaged, yet systems-wide, the strategic vision and management dream is intent on the same integrated plan that it began with. The concept of organizational fluidity, therefore, is not new. This is another quote. What is new is that excellent companies seem to know how to make good use of it. Whether it's their rich ways of communicating informally or their special ways of using ad hoc devices, such as task force, excellent companies get quick action just because their organizations are fluid. Flexibility and fluidity is important. That's from Peters and Watersman's book that commented on Disney. It's built to last. I'm not sure. So they have to be flexible. They have to bend, but they can't move away from the initial dream and vision. You know what I mean? You have to be flexible. You have to keep your value system, which is important, but you have to, when you go outside in the outside world and try to impress the stakeholders and the environmental people, your people have to be flexible. They have to be willing to create win-win situations and do away with win-lose situations. They have to find solutions based on their values, based on their strategic goals, to not compromise on their plan, their goal, but to include those people's ideas and understanding in it and their goals as well. Disney is marked by creativity and innovation, a leader in diversifying its plans, goals, projects, and strategies in order to keep the system integrated with its many worldwide environments. Disney's system is constantly using its team and dependency framework to create this synergy with its internal, external, and stakeholder environments to produce record financial results and numerous important strategic management plans and visions to position the company for the future. Okay, we're going to stop there again. That's enough to think of for this section, the interrelationship with the environments. We've gone a little bit into the holistic, synergistic production of the environment and the vision and the dream and how to create success that way while maintaining your plans, goals, and your value systems. And then we're going to get into some principles of a system and how it acts and behaves. And then we'll take it from there. I like this class. This is a very interesting class. I like the idea of the visionary leadership and having to be responsible. Things like eco-friendly we'll be discussing. Go green. They have a project for Disney for Change. Things like that. They have to be responsible members of the community. They have to be responsible to their members internally in the community. They have to have they have to learn and create the talent and keep the innovation of the entertainment talent going. They have to search that out, and they have responsibilities to their stakeholders too, and the people they deal with, the people that supply them, the resort vendors that bring in the gourmet foods, the customers. We have to talk about. We have to keep those in mind here as we get deep into management themes, because it's interesting and profit motive. But we have to think that Disney's dream is to create the delighted customer and the memorable experiences, and these intricacies have to keep moving in that direction to create this. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I hope your holidays are going well. Merry Christmas. Be happy. Be good. It's the funnest thing to do. Thank you very much.